Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. We're here back in Bergen. I did a wee bit of exploring. I stored a lot of my equipment, so I've got a lot of weight because I also stumbled across the way, so I found that you have to go up these little stairs here by the gate to figure out how to get to the catacombs. So we got to do a lot on those catacombs. So I thought I'd clear my inventory pretty much and we'll do that soon. But we have to go give Triss's bandana to Philippa the bitch. Oh, does that mean to me to say that? No, she deserves it.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yes. Oh, haven't I talked about this?
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
I'm a troll.
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the Elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything
What?
else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time.
Some sorcerer
What's going on out there?
Let's see.
Wait, what?
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
Why?
The Dragon Slayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Yes. I don't like people like Stennis. Yeah, I don't like them.
I'm not sure if Prince Stennis is guilty, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved.
Power. The object of dark desire.
Let's go, before this dark desire becomes too strong and someone gets hurt.
You go. I'll locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I could let him die? Stop the peasants from lynching the prince. Wait, with flickering heart. Oh. Is that the... Shit. That was the elf one. I was gonna do that.
What's this?
So did I level up? Fuck yes I did. I almost leveled up twice. Okay. I want that one. Yes. Nice. Oh, I can mutate it too. Yo. Look at that next one. I want that next one too. Let's get the next one, then we'll mutate it. Uh-oh. So I'm failing quests again, and now they're gonna lynch Stennis. Stennis brother. Ooh.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Do I have to stop them though? He's kind of a dick.
Claim it's our princess.
Oh, wow.
Lords will never be.
Hey, is that? Is that a dandelion?
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge.
Ooh.
Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Skill and Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorveth.
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Sternes and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Squirtal keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Testy, testy.
We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Virgin.
You don't have much time.
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates.
your threats.
Jesus.
This is nonsense. What would the prince gain
Say,
with the virgins?
Witcher, come over here.
I can tell you what he
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not
The
for us,
plebs.
the world...
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility.
Yeah, I'm...
Know anything about the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to you.
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind, there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles ruling the world.
Or they do understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day. Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plow your fields. Farewell.
Guilt must be proven. Otherwise, it's vigilante.
Opinions.
surly dog!
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
We won't let you in.
Oh.
Only I can help your
Come on.
prince.
Shaka, bro.
Of course.
Yay.
Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, that
Are
shit.
you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Please,
Oh.
Master.
Let's hear from
Are
the...
you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Adernian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of Demavend and Verferil.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
So if I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
This is a deal.
What do you want?
Ooh.
Did you poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it? Or maybe go out there and beg them for mercy? Never!
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it.
I'd like some blood, please.
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
You owe Saskia your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's battle.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyffny. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high. And I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl. Guards!
Oh, wow, is it?
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through. Think on what I told you, Geralt.
I will.
Save your threats for your...
Go get the lads! We won't stand for this!
My hand!
I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets, throwing their weight about too much they are.
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of
Yeah,
yours?
where's Willie?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
We just gotta go talk to
How
Willie.
should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones.
It's a weird
What's
phrase,
it really
girl.
all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
Oh, please don't
And the
put me.
non-humans?
We have enough down on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
So they're racist too, great.
Farewell.
Alright, where's
Give
Willie?
us this horsepower.
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
Oh,
Change your tone.
not quite what I had.
Put a sickle to your throat.
Where is Willie?
Your threats for your hog smelling.
What the question I'm doing? The walls have eyes? Talk to the suspect peasant, alright. Excuse me.
Saskia's on the pier.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, it's Dennis again. Don't want to talk to you. He's a dick. Excuse me. Come through. Hi, Orville.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it.
If not for that damned Yorvith, the serfs would be...
God damn you, Orville. God dang, square-tailed bastards.
Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, sorry, sir. Alright, we gotta go find Willie. And quickly. There's going to be much time.
We were mining up at the face of the drive, like in the old days.
Come on, Willie. Where is Willie? Willie, 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 rocking everywhere. He's straight here. Willie, I'm coming. Just need more time.
They say someone cast a spell.
There goes the... What should I say?
I've been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Ooh.
Tell me everything you
Come
know
on,
about
Shaka bro, let's do this.
Saskia's life.
Come on now.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the Virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave, I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. It wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
Nobody will believe me anyway.
Gather more information or find the priest's house with Sissel's help. Don't have much time. Where's Sissel? Fuck, that's Sissel way over there. Shit. Sissel!
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
Hello, Witcher.
I gotta go ask Sissel. Ah, fuck, this is not the right way. Yeah. Where's Sissel? And peasants and their murderous habits. So if I go... No, that's the wrong way. I need to go over there. That's the red doorhouse. Yeah. Get in, Geralt. I think I'm going the right way. Getting a little lost around this house again. This town. Go, 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 go. Faster. Gotta go fast. I'm scenic. Shit, is it up or high? Up or low, up or low, up or low? I think it's up high. Go. Okay, good. Sissel's there. Pretty sure this is Sissel's house. Go, 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 Geralt. Go, Geralt, go, go, go. Sissel.
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the
fuck.
map. It's about right here.
Thank you.
Don't forget about the monsters in the pit.
Oh yeah, I need it. Well, I haven't got a... Let's way down there. Oh shit. I haven't got any bombs. Sorry, Sissel. Do you know where I can get some bombs? Grape shot. That's the other one I need. Honey. No, what's it called? Honeywell or something. Go. Let's go right to the bottom. Go right to the bottom. Go, Geralt, go, go, go. Go, grease lightning, go, grease lightning, go, grease lightning, go, grease Geralt. Go, grease lightning, go, grease lightning, go, grease Geralt, go, grease Geralt.
I got a serious career proposal.
Right, where is he?
From one of
Look,
your
oh, this room. Oh, motherfucker, he's over there. Shit. Lied to me. Yeah.
face.
He must be down. He's not up on the stairs, so he must be... Fuck, do you find his room? Oh, this sucks. Down here?
Hello, Chief.
Hello, sir.
Let one
Oh, it's down here.
before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them.
Coming through.
Strange aura.
Ooh. Examine.
Nothing interesting.
Damn. What over here, Your laundry? Leather. Only a deviant would take leather. Orange. Orange. Wait for events to unfold. What does his note say? Yeah. Well, that's not fucking helpful. Wait for events to... Do I have to go back and talk to people? It's just I don't have much time. Now do I have time? Take those. Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, the eminent Philippa Eilhard.
That's a traitor.
Like the monument to commemorate her visit.
Silly cunt thinks a hundred.
Whoa. So I need to go back to see Stennis.
Long by human reckoning, and Lady Philippa is a learned.
I'm all lost and turned around. So I don't know what I found out about. What's his face? Those notes aren't. They're more like drawings than notes. I'm not gonna lie.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Who will the witches? It's good to see someone's
Ooh, here we
taking
go.
care.
Enough of this charade. Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think. See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows
I don't
that.
know what this drawing means.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the Prince can curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis's leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Hensel cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis's time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
It appears Stennis would benefit the most from Saskia's death.
Oh.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins.
Can I get some of
What
that?
do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edern, can judge me. Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
Fuck him.
You didn't say a word about your guilt or innocence. You demand justice. You want to summon a coven of the wise.
I'm gonna get him lynched.
But who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? No, only people you'll nominate yourself. Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide if you're guilty? No, you are guilty, Prince. You know you are.
And that's the lynching. Or a beating. Geralt, goddammit. Thank you, boys. I'll take that.
The nobles won't forgive them that.
They're a cowardly lot. Yelping's all they're good at.
And backstabbing.
And I got the blood.
By Stennis's example. His filthy life wasn't taken in vain. Eilhart will get royal blood, and Saskia will be cured.
We need to hurry. We can't keep peace in Vergen with strength alone.
Anything's possible using strength. One just has to know how to use it.
That's your credo?
Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt with this rabble.
What do you intend to do?
I'll get reinforcements. The Scoia'tael are more numerous than you think. Time to summon them. I'll leave shortly.
You won't get through the fog.
I don't intend to. Mountains may stop human armies, but not the Scoia'tael. I'm going south.
Will you be back in time?
I have to. Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't lose hope.
Well, shit. Yeah. Oh, what? is the sword. Two. I know that again. Oh, I got a level though. Okay, what's the sword like? 22 and 80. Mine is better, so fuck you, Stennis. I'm gonna sell that shit so fast. Oh, royal blood. Talk to Philippa, okay. So, I have 2 talents now? Fuck yes. I'll break the shit out of that. Unless group finishes. Activate after the adrenaline bar charges. Allows the generation. Adrenaline generated through sword blows plus 10. All resistances plus 10. Chances of causing all critical. Okay, so let's go. Bopsy. I can mutate that shit too. Okay, let's mutate this one. Vitality plus 5, eh? Range. Nope. Okay. Damage 1, 2. Plus 5%. That's not bad. Good like vitality though. This is kind of like a vitality. There you go. So now I've got vitality plus 155. And this one can be mutated too. So why don't we go? Why don't we do like a power mutagen? Yeah. There we go. So now I've got maximum damage plus 1, minimum damage plus 1, maximum damage plus 2. Delightful. And then we'll get that. Oh, what's the next one? Damage plus 10, damage reduction plus 10. Ooh, I want that too. Fuck yes, buddy. Fuck yes. Got the poison. There's all this stuff. Vigor. Is there any vigor regeneration? Vitality plus 20. Ooh, power duration. Fixable mutagens plus 15%. Okay, so there are some good ones on those parts too. Vitality plus 50, yeah, oof. Sign damage plus 5, unlock R level 2, unlock Axie. Okay, so I don't really dig that one, but this one still, I got so much, like I want to do all of that. Chance of insta-kill would be nice. Chance of all critical effects would be nice. Yeah, okay. So I get a lot of bleeding if I use... Like if I use this and then combo it. Ooh. Okay. Looking good, Geralt, my boy. And we'll go, I think next time we're going to go talk to Philippa Eilhart. Oh, I got an achievement, Sword Master. I am the Sword Master.